Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new AGV Numo modular helmet available at RevZilla.com. So in front of me, you see the high-vis version of the Stinger graphic. And to my left, you're going to see the Numo in matte black. Handful of solid colors. You have your glosses, you have your mattes, you also have a full-on high-vis. But I wanted to show the Stinger graphic today because it gives you a little bit more contrast. Now, the Numo is a brand new helmet from AGV. The previous modular that's still in the line was the Melia, but that was really much more of an entry level in that $100, $150 range. This bad boy is going to come in around the $300 mark and is a huge leap forward. There are a handful of things I really like about it. Now, first, Alligator, remember, it's a modular, but it has a very aggressive Italian look to it. You can see DOT rated. Here's my chin bar. I'm going to lift it up and show you what it looks like. And notice one of the things right out of the gates that I love is that the chin bar stays very close. That's something that AGV was really big on because especially in Europe, they ride with the open face action going a lot of the time. And you do have the ability to lock it. We don't see many helmets on the market right now that you can actually do that with. The other thing that I really dig about it is the fit and finish is really nice. The vents are really nice. Again, it's a lot of these finishing touches like the eye port gasket, which I'm going to talk about in detail as we break it down. I'll say, as I dive into it, the only thing I don't like, guys, is that, again, it's a polycarb helmet around the $300 mark, and modulars tend to be a bit heavier, and this guy does come in over that 4-pound mark. So as far as modular goes, they're typically heavier, and this guy is one of the heavier of the bunch, so keep that in mind. Now, quick note on fitment. It's actually going to be an intermediate oval head shape. You know, AGV, we've seen them monkey with their fit over the last few years. I think they got it right on this guy. They're going more in line with that fit that we see on the Corsa. We see it on the Pista. Now we see it on the Numo. Intermediate oval fit, and it's using the interior guts, which you'll see when I pull out. That liner is the adjustable liner, same one as you're seeing on the brand new Corsa. So a really, really nice touch there. And remember, we will ship for free if you're concerned about fitment. And as always, I'd love to hear your gut reaction. Click here, subscribe, click right there. Subscribe to us. RevZilla TV on the YouTubes. Leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback. So let's dive into the guts and work our way in now. Remember, it's going to vent well. A modular helmet's used in a lot of different riding scenarios, and it is a personal choice. Some people like the flip-up action, some people don't. Again, that's one of the things that you are choosing when you go with that modular action. It's a polycarb head shape or a polycarb outer shell. Again, it's a little bit more basic in its design. And you're going to look at the vent schemes here. So you're going to have 3 intake vents. 2 position on top. They're rubberized. You're going to be able to feel them just fine with your finger with the glove on it. That's a really nice touch. I really dig that. Moving into the chin vent, you're going to see very simple, open and closed down here below the visor. But again, they're backed with wire mesh, has a really great style to it. Again, stealing a lot of the DNA off of some of the more high-end AGV helmets. Now, if we look at the face shield, see as I flip it up there, basic in its design, basic in its removal mechanism. We see this from AGV. It's kind of simple in its design there, the way it snaps on and off. But what I really like that they've done, a lot of times modular helmet wearers tend to be multi-season touring riders. They give you a really nice eye port gasket to create that great seal from Mother Nature. So you're going to be able to get great ventilation in and a great seal if you get caught in a cloudburst. That is a nice touch. The other thing I want to call out really quickly is you're going to see it pop right down there. Internal sun visor, and you can see that the mechanism is on the left side here. I'm operating with my finger. There's your internal sun visor. It's going to be scratch resistant, dark tint. Again, so it saves you having to have that separate shield. That's why for me, when I get into internal sun visor world, I actually really don't care how difficult it is to change the main outer shield because most times I'm not going to do it. Now, if you move around towards the back of the helmet, you're going to see how it kind of finishes here. Nice, clean lines, and notice the way that this is ridged. That's the IVS system. That's that ventilation system we saw start with the GP Tech many moons ago, and they've refined it. Now they're working into their newer helmets. So these ridges come back. They're going to channel air through the helmet. And again, no major Venturi vents here in the back. A little bit of a nitpick. I would have loved to have seen them do exhaust vents, but you do have some little side scoops down here along the backside of the helmet. Classic design, and I will call this out for AGV. I love that they've simplified even their logo on a helmet like this. And again, this is a Stinger graphic. You can even see it on the solid version over here to my left, how they're just kind of nicely and neatly pulling the style together. It's not overstated. It's just going to work. I like helmets that tend to be classic and have a little bit of a fast feel to them. Now, if I move into the guts, and as I do that, I'm going to show you again the aggressive profile of the chin here. Again, stolen. It's that hawksbill design that we've seen AGV do a ton of lately. That's very, very cool. As I move it up from the bottom to the top, you're going to see the guts, and I'm going to lay it on its side and expose the fact that there's a micrometric ratchet system here. It's going to open it up. That's a one-hand design. Some guys in the States love the double D-ring. Some folks like their ratchet system. We see other manufacturers do this. It's a personal preference thing. And as you look at it, you're going to get a gauge and you're going to get a view of that new AGV Corsa style internal guts. They started with the Pisa, they started with Valentino Rossi. So as I bump out my cheek pads here, you're going to see me as I remove these. Again, they're going to be contoured. It's the new school fit from AGV, and you're going to see how they come out. And they come out all the way around as one piece. And as I pull them out, again, multi-densities of foam, they're coming out as one piece. They did put an area of reflective. If you are in the 3/4 riding position or even the tuck with something like this, you're gonna be able to have headlights hit that at night and you're gonna light up and be safe. But you'll notice, again, a multitude of different style fabrics that are gonna be wicking. They're microfiber, they're gonna be soft against your skin. Now, if I get into the main guts of the helmet, you're gonna see there's another few things going on here. You'll notice that we have ear pockets that come out. Again, so it will absolutely house a communicator system, which is a really nice touch. And then we get into our main comfort liner. And again, all of these are slightly different. I'm gonna pull it out from front to back. This is again the comfort liner that's adjustable that we saw them do with the AGV Corsa. So again, you're gonna see how this works. It has the removable discs at the top that are really going to allow for further airflow, and you can plug them up for the winter time. Again, fully removed, great ventilation channel, integrate with the IVS system in the top of the helmet, wicking, and there's your comfort liner. That's going to be your new school style comfort liner. And then when you look at the top, massive vent holes that are going to allow for a great channeling of air. And you're gonna notice that IVS system starts in the front, it works its way down through these massive channels all the way out through the back. So the next step in your journey is to click right here and read what other riders are saying about the AGV Numo helmet at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, if you're curious about Fitment, we'll ship for free. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.